Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jodie. Today's video is my absolute favorite gift idea for teens, young adults, and even adults. This is my favorite, thoughtful, affordable idea to celebrate any teen, adult, or young adult in your life. This also works for younger kids, especially if you are not gonna see them during their birthday. I love this idea. This is a great idea really for anyone in your life. Before I continue, like and subscribe for more content. I do a lot of gift guides, and this is gonna be my big season coming up with Christmas and the holidays. I also do a lot of Disney and a lot of lifestyle. And if that sounds like you, hit that like and subscribe button, particularly if you have teens and young adults that you buy for often. That is my wheelhouse for sure. This gift actually came from my older daughter. She found it on one of those reels, one of those social media sites, and she did it for my son 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. It might have been last year. This is called, to me, the birthday board, and I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna go into the details of how to make this board and also what I do to make it special and keep it affordable. This is kind of like an advent calendar for your birthday, and you can do whatever length of time you want. I typically do a week to 10 days. You can do 30 days. You can do however you want. This is completely customizable. Another reason I love this idea. This is a way to celebrate someone every day. They get a small surprise. And if you have a younger niece, a younger nephew that you don't see, a grandchild that you want to celebrate and make something special that they won't get from anyone else, mom or dad have the big day. They have the cake and the presents. Make a birthday board. And they can FaceTime you or send a picture every day they open a cup. And that is another way to be close to somebody, to feel celebrated, to feel in touch. I'm gonna go into how we create this. You're gonna need a tri-fold poster board, and we get this at the Dollar Tree for a couple dollars. You also are gonna need decorative tissue. You also need cups. These are little paper snack bowls. You can also use little Dixie cups. My daughter made hers with little Dixie cups, and she got Toy Story ones because my son loved Toy Story. You can do solo cups. If you can get red solo cups on here and have it not tip over, you could actually put stuff in the solo cups, and I'll get to that in a minute. So once you have your cups, you're going to have to use a hot glue gun, and you're gonna push them onto your board. You need to cut out, print out, write out a bunch of numbers, however many cups you're gonna have. And every cup has a number inside. And then you're gonna have corresponding gifts, trinkets, treats to that number. This is a week of B-Day gifts. So a week before my son's birthday, he's gonna come downstairs and this will be out. He'll pick a cup, any cup he wants, and he's gonna pop a cup and inside will be a number. There's gonna be corresponding gifts on the floor. Or, again, you could have a gift inside the cup if it was, let's say, $10. Or if you had solo cups, there's a lot that fits in a solo cup, and I will get to that. You could do a scratch off. You could do chapstick. Everyone needs chapstick all the time in the winter. You could do a good pack of gum. You could do, oh my gosh, there's so many things you could actually gift with the birthday board, and I'm gonna show you what my gifts are in a little bit here for a teen boy. You also could do sweet messages, favorite memories in every cup with something small, Bible verses in every cup with something small. For little kids, it could be a joke or a fun fact every cup with something small. There's so many ways to do this, and I love sharing this idea because you could do a different board every single year. Anyone who gets this knows this took time. This wasn't created overnight. You didn't stop and grab a gift card. And I'm gonna say, my daughter did this for my husband because dads are tricky. He loved it. Every day he popped a cup and sent her a picture of what was inside, and it didn't have to be anything big. For my son's birthday board, my daughters made this for me. They love to do their crafts. And they printed out pictures of him on various birthdays throughout his life, which I thought was a cute way to personalize it. You could do characters, you could do, again, favorite quotes, favorite memories, paste it on the board. There's a lot of ways to decorate this. I'm gonna share with you the gifts that I bought for my son. I try to keep the gifts between about $5 to $20. And again, this is for my son, so you don't have to be that expensive. You could do Dollar Tree gifts for a little child. You don't have to do anything expensive at all. I think half of it is the anticipation. This is a way for me to give him one small thing a day, and then on his birthday, a fewer gifts that have a little more monetary value to them. And that's how I do it. My son that is getting the birthday board is a little more outdoorsy. He likes to work with his hands, and I did find a super soft Stanley t-shirt, actually at Big Lots, and it was $8. I'm gonna wrap up this soft tan t-shirt. This is going to be one of the 7 gifts he gets for his birthday cups. I also purchased a body wash. It is sea salt and Pacific kelp. This smells like the ocean, and he loves the ocean, and that is one reason I picked this. If you're gonna do body care, I would pick something a little nicer than what they would normally pick out for themselves, especially if you're doing this for a man or a woman or a teenager. Look to get that $5, $10 body wash deodorant. It's not gonna seem as exciting if it's the same stuff they always buy for themselves. And I say that a lot. This smells really good. It smells like the ocean. If you need an idea, this St. Ives, I love these. Very, very good body wash. Got this also at Big Lots, by the way. Now this is where I save. I did find this adorable magnet at the Dollar General. It was $1, and he has a mini fridge in his room. And I thought this was hilarious because, enough said, he's gonna be 20, but he is a boy, and he was a teen boy all the way up until next week, or it still is. And I thought this was hilarious. It says, "I see that, God." And that, enough said. Teen boys, young men, I thought that was hilarious. I'm gonna put either a small gift card with this or a $5 bill, something small. So this is just one of those filler gifts like the magnet to keep it affordable. I also got him a good pair of socks from one of his favorite brands, and that is gonna be another gift because socks are expensive. And if you get the Nikes, the Under Armours, anything special or personalized, that is definitely something that you can add as a gift. I did get the new Nate Bargazette book, Big Dumb Eyes, and this is something I know he will enjoy because he likes to read and he loves his Netflix stand-up shows. I do have one gift on the way. That is a decal for his car, and I hope it shows up in time. If not, I'm gonna add a scratchy to be that fill-in, and that gift would have to just be something he received on his birthday because everything has to be ready however many days. That's the trick. You have to count out how many days, and it has to be ready to go completely, the whole thing, a week or 10 days before their birthday. So it does take planning and it does take time. One last thing, I do include for my kids a card every morning on their birthday with however old they are. That is how many tips or pieces of advice I give them for life. So I title it 20 Things About Being 20. And I come up with 20 things about being 20. And a lot of it repeats every year, but there's always something new to add when they get older. Obviously, 21 things about being 21, that's gonna add quite a few. 18 things about being 18, being an adult, that's gonna add a few. I love that, and they actually look forward to that more than anything on their birthday, is opening my card and seeing what I wrote for them. And that is, again, a way to celebrate someone and make them feel special because it takes time and it takes thought. And I wanna encourage that for anyone you're doing a gift for. You don't have to do that many, but definitely a card with a message. That is absolutely one of my favorite things to do. And I know my parents love it when my kids all sign their cards, so please don't forget about a card. I'm gonna wrap up some of these gifts and I'm going to put, look, I already lost my little numbers. I'm gonna find my little bag of numbers and I'm gonna put a number on each of the gifts, and you can see what this is gonna look like set up. That is one of my favorite things, to show how cute this is when it is set up with all the gifts in front of it. so much for watching. I do have 2 gifts left to wrap and get in front of my birthday board. However, most of it is done and completed, and I hope you love this idea. I hope you utilize it in your life because it is giving an experience. It's not just giving gifts, it's giving a whole experience and making them feel special for a week or 10 days, however long you decide to do your birthday board. Like and subscribe for more content. And hey, share in the comments, what do you do for birthdays? I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.